live stream. And how are you folks? I hope you all are doing well. I hope so. Yeah. Let me give you a wave. Oh, that one. Hi, YouTubers. Yeah, I had a couple of issues earlier on in the live streams. Only due to me not playing the game for at least a year. So my first little issue was how can I send a friend a quest? Couldn't work it out. I went into a party. Fine. Oh no, that's a party finder. Sorry. Yeah. Search for search for a person that I spoke to. Put the name in at the top here. Put the name in. Pretty much world, what job they were, and going over to this and pretty much, well, that's pretty handy. Actually, don't put anybody in and you can find them that way if you only just recently met them. Also, another way, go into social, go to contacts, and then people will be there recently that you met, usually at the top, and where you met them from, and that's where you can send a friend request. But for the life of me, could I work it out? No. Another little issue I had is trying to sort out my my layout here. How I want my crossbar to look like, how I wanted my cooldowns to look like, and I had a hell of a time putting these little boxes in where I want them. I looked on YouTube, and a lot of people do guides on how to set your hub out, and a guide. But what I was looking for is not how to the guide to set my hot bars up. It's more this section over here. Like, that's my crossbars, sorry. I really wanted to deal with my hotbars, and as well, it's to do with the PlayStation 4, the format that I'm on. So I had a lot of information on my hotbars here that generally didn't relate. Only a couple of them related to what job I was on, and I'm going, well, I don't want that. So how did I get them off? So there's me clicking on this thing and trying to pull it off the screen, which is not working. And I spent at least a good hour trying to do this. So I looked online, I looked on YouTube channels, and all they do is basically give you a rough guide. Well, they give you a guide on how to set up your whole layout. So I looked at a few forums, and one of the forums actually one of the chaps there said, oh, well, you can take these off on easy enough. So here we go. Right, press L1 on your PlayStation controller, then press down on R3, which is generally your thumb button, your direction button. Just press down on that. That'll bring up this mode here. And now you're going, well, I want to grab stuff from onto my hotbar, so I can see my cooldowns. So what you do is I take, for instance, I want to put, I don't know, I want to put something on my cool bar. We're just gonna grab something random. Let's grab something that's going to be on a cooldown. 60 seconds, instant cast, 60 seconds, which I already got, but I'm gonna use this. Right, you got what you want. Go. I want that to be put in my cool bar, wherever you put your hot bar, wherever you want it. Oh. Okay, I'll get the map up. I'll go around the map as well. Oh, no, I'm doing the same mistake again. Okay then, we'll just use the touch pad on our PlayStation 4 pad. So yeah, I want this cooldown. Press L2, and then again with your R3 thumb trigger, you can move this anywhere you like. So you can scroll down here and put it in. And there you go. You'll go, what? I'm happy with that. Close that. And go, no, I really don't want that there. You know, once you close this down, it's set. So if you press again, L1, thumb trigger, directional trigger, whatever you call it, which is a R3, press down on that. So now you can move stuff about. Then you go to wherever you want to move something or get rid of, press L2 and move it out of the way, and just chuck it out of the way, and press L2 again to get it out of the way. I don't know if I could do that in the second screen. I'm going to do that again. So we're going to unclick this. So we're going to do it again. Going to press L2 on my trigger on my PlayStation 4 pad, and then I'm going to press R2, which is the right thumb trigger, or directional where you look. That will bring up this option. Then go, right, okay, I want to put in another something that cools down, and let's go and select it. Then press L2. Oh no, that's not L2, sorry. I did have it click there. Then press, oh, I think it's X, then L2, then we can move it. So we'll put it back down here for arguments and plonk it where we need it. Then we'll press circle, come back out and go, oh, I'm not happy with it there. So grab it again, press L2 once you've got your little finger emblem over it, and then I don't want it there, I just want to get rid of it, and then press L2 again. Yep, and yeah, I found that very awkward to do. And yeah, with your hub layout, go to your hub layout. For my white mage, I have got it set to 2. You can have up to 4. Where my hot bars are, my hot bar 1 is at the bottom there. I can move that at any time, so that's selected. So I just use again the little pad on the PlayStation 4, tap it, and now I can move this pretty much where I want it. Again, use the R3 to move this where you Well, you pretty much where you want it. So we'll slide that back there because I'm quite happy with it there. Once you're happy with it there, then use your like mouse little plate there and just click on save and come back out of it. You notice I haven't got any of my duties up on my right hand side. I've taken those off, but how you can take those off and on, go to character configurations, go to user settings, and just it gives you all the options there to have your guild on, displayed or off, or have your duties list on or off. Yeah. And if you're not happy with that, you can have up to 5, or you can have up to 1. I generally I put that back on when I'm in the duty finder. I will generally just have it off, but you can set it how you want it. There. So I'm going to leave that on for the minute because I'm probably going to get myself in some sort of duty. And I find if I have everything off there, I can't see the timer on the duty. I haven't worked out just yet how that is. This probably is. I'll have to have a look. But I have to have at least one duty up, which is annoying because I kind of like not having anything on that bar at all. What else did I find out? Obviously you can have some more crossbars. Some more crossbars in this area here, which other people do videos for. Just go in and do a how to set or Final Fantasy hub guide, and there's plenty of people who are doing a hub guides. What I found that wasn't useful for my particular needs was having to want to change any of these to any given time on particular jobs I'm doing for my cooldowns. And how I found it was actually in a forum. So L2, R3, select what you want and can move it about, and press R2 again and it'll get rid of it. There you go. So I actually want to put that back, so let's take that off. So again, L1, keep it hold down. R2, which is your, you know, you pan your camera about. Press that down. Then go to press select. Select where your spells are. Press L2 again. Oh, I've done that a couple of times, haven't I? Let's come out of that. Let's jump up and down. Right, I want to get rid of you. Go away. Right now. Alright, I've got that up. I've got everything up. Right. So, I want to replace it again. So, I'll do it this way. Go to whatever I want to replace, what I've just taken off. I've selected that. Oh. No, okay then. You'd have to use your D-pad. Then press L2. Then use your directional R3. And I'll plonk it back where I want it. And then, that's it, happy days. Yeah, it took me about an hour or so, and going, it's easier with a keyboard and a mouse, but with a PlayStation 4 and 3, not so easy. I don't know about a PlayStation 3, I haven't tried it on there, because it might be slightly different. Again, once you're finished, press down on your L2, then again to exit on your L3, and that get that little chap off there. And yes, that was very frustrating for me at one point, because I was going down here and double tapping on the pad, and I was getting some of them off, and some of them weren't coming off, and you know, yeah, I'm eating lots of those and trying to drag them off, and no, it doesn't work. So yeah, well, now I've got it pretty much how I want it to look like. I don't like all the clutter. That's how I play. I don't want all this clutter all over the place. I like it all tucked away, so I can, when I'm in the dungeons, I can see the mechanics and the AoEs going off, so I can at least get out of the way. I might make this a bit smaller, actually, because this is just a bit too big for me, really. My healing gauge. So I'm going to go to my hub. I'm going to scroll down to my healing gauge. Oh, must have passed it. There you go. Now you could use your pad to go off to this little cog here and press that on there. It's at 80%. I'm going to press down there. I'm going to put it as small as I can at 60. And I'll go, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm going to save that, but I'm going to move it. Somewhere about there, I reckon. And then I should have it lower. Oh, I don't know. See what that looks like. If I'm happy with it there, I can stay there. If I'm not, it doesn't matter. I can move it. Yeah, I suppose so. That looks alright. Okay. I'm happy with it there. You know, it's not exactly huge. So, yeah, that's how I got a little set out here. I'll put that up there. So yeah, I found that very frustrating. This bit here, along here. It took me quite a while to work out, and again, as I said, I found on a forum, and I only got a PlayStation 4 gamepad, so I'm doing these sort of things, trying to drag it off, which pretty much impossible to do. You have got a little padlock on your hotbar. If it's locked, you're not going to get it off. Well, you're not going to get it off with... Great. You can do it. No, not yet. Well, that's what I was doing for at least about 20 odd minutes. And, oh, well, there's got to be a better way than that. So, I can see my nice cooldown down there in the bottom. And have I got that set as timed? No. Where do I need to look? Timed casting. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it pretty much timed. I've got that set it as time, so that's alright. I can't get that any smaller on the PlayStation 4, I notice. I've only got, like, you know, that is 60%. And that's pretty big to me. I've got this as small as I can, it's 60%. Yeah, I don't think it's... I could really try and work out how to move this along. I might like to move that along a little bit. I'm going to look into that in the future, trying to get this thing along, but I haven't managed to pick it up, to move it. I don't know what that arrow means. To move that now. No. No, so can't quite shift that out to the right hand side a bit more. But apart from that, it's yeah, it's looking. Yeah, I'm quite happy how it's looking. I would like to get that duty up there gone, but when I'm going to the duty finder, I have no indication of time, the time of it all. So I'll give you an example. So I want to go into a duty. All right, straight away. Okay, we'll do that first. Wasn't planning to go in. I was only going to use it as an example, but yeah. We'll go into this dungeon quickly and say our highs. Yeah, I wasn't planning for getting into a dungeon so quick. Do a bit of damage there. We'll get back on our man now. do AOE. Okay. Getting a bit of aggro there. Put a regen on my tank so I can heal this guy up. There you go. That'll give me enough time. Hey, I just leveled up to level 61 now, hopefully. I wasn't aware that it was going to do that. That's a bit rubbish. I put Swift Caster on my cures because it's there we go, at least I'm facing the other way. Oh, it's getting a bit awkward now. Let's get a hill on the bard there. And again on our Dragoon. Let's debuff him because he had I don't know, like a poisonous look at him. I just face this way constantly, it doesn't matter, does it? Oh, I took that on the chin, I did. So if he does that spell again, oh, there you go. A little easy way out of that, because that always catches me, that does. Not going to run off with that, no? Okay. Won't put regen on him just yet, so we takes all the aggro. Oh. Because I got some of the aggro now because I put regen on him. And that was my fault. Put that hill on him, but still. Let him take all the aggro there. Off there, but no biggie. It's all good. And it's nice that I'm able to do a bit of damage to help the party. Oh, I picked that up. Still helping on the damage here. I don't really want that, so let's not do that at all. And I'll put myself a regen. I won't put another regen on the tank, for the reason being, otherwise I'll just get the aggro when he pulls and they're going to ignore me. Wow, they'll just come straight for me, not the tank. I like to have the tank always selected. Just wait till he grabs everybody. So that goes on him. I'll give him a heal as well. And a holy. Come out of there. Select our friend here, our dragoon. Go back. Give myself regen. If it all goes horribly wrong, I've got the MP to get us out of trouble. Go on to a bit of damage dealing now. Yeah, and I've got my macros how I want them. Right, he's got all they out there. They're giving a great opportunity to unholy. And then give me another opportunity to make sure our dragoon's fine. Got issues there again. So is our bard. Me, I'll just give myself that, so I'll be fine. No major problems here. I can give my healer a heal. Everybody's going to get knocked back. Oops. Let's concentrate. Let me move myself out of here. These up. dragoon went down. Not that I wanted that. Run about here. Let my tank get him. Still keep on doing my bit of damage. I don't know why that dragoon went down so heavily. Pass. It wasn't flawless. Unfortunately, my dragoon had a heavy drop onto his face, which isn't fun. No one likes to see that at all. Right, yes, as I was explaining, well, the duty finder, and you can find the time up there, is when, which I like doing, is taking off. Oh, wrong one. Taking off the duty finder, which gives me a nice clear screen here. But when I do join a dungeon, it doesn't pop up, so I don't know how to get around that yet. Right, I shall be back in a few minutes, and I'll be right back. I don't know with this. Really, it's saying I'm broadcasting and it's not. Go figure, huh? Yeah, saying I'm live here. Right. Okay, so I take it. No, that's okay. It didn't look like it was working. Anyway, as I was saying, about this taking off your duties, go to character configuration, and you can take your duty list off, so it makes it nice and clean and you can see everything. But what I find when I go into a duty, I've got it all already selected. I'm going to go and join. Now I can't see how long, what time, on my right hand side what it is. I haven't worked out how to find that out yet. I don't know if it's in this. No. So I haven't worked it out. The only way I can see what's happening there is go to my characters and display at least one duty up. Will give me some sort of indication of my duty finder. I haven't worked that one out yet. I would look into that. So yeah, I haven't worked that one out. So yeah, I will do a live stream to show you how to have at least this up here. Maybe not your duties, but just, you know, your duty finder up when you select it. Have that up so you can show some sort of indication, for me anyway, of or how long it's going to be, times, because I do like to have that sort of information. But you know, I have to have a duty up. I have to have this here up before I can read this information. I'm sure you can set it differently, I'm pretty sure. But still, anyhow, I'm playing a white mage at the moment, who's just getting used to the mechanics of it. I didn't do too bad on the last one, it was okay. It's not flawless. I'm working on being a white mage. It's been a long time. It is one of my first jobs. But as I have took a break off this game for at least a year. I'm finding it hard to get back in, really. But I'm pretty happy with the layout. Nothing's too instructing me or impeding my view, which is a good thing. Yes, please. So yeah, and I'm finding I'm getting more parties being a white mage. Oh. Always have my my tank selected at all times, as much as I can. Okay. I'll pop one of those. Carry on pulling. I won't put a regen on you yet. I will now. Not regen. Yeah, regen. Yeah, I'm getting used to being a white mage. taking me a little bit of a month. Especially after being a year. It used to be my major job. I don't know what it's all about. Yeah, I guess so. Gonna grab those guys. I won't need to put another regen on them because they're nearly dead, so... Ah. Wait till he gets all the ag. Myself about regen as well. Take that poison I'm off him. He or she. Just for the bit of aggro that I was getting. Just topping up the black mage. Get rid of that. I don't really need to heal myself that much because I'm generally out of the way. white mode. I mean, of my tank. Need to give myself a debuff. Oh! I was just about to give myself a debuff. About to give myself a damn heal as well. Select my tank at all times. Myself a hill. That would be useful. Ah, they got it. They got me. They've got it. I don't want to take the hate away from him. Is he going to run up a little bit more? Yeah. Got it under control. Locked. There's a key somewhere. Keys obtained. select my tank. I should have him selected at all times. He or she. Nice. Yeah, getting used to my white mage. It's taking a little while to get warmed up. Yeah, cool. Righty. I'm going to throw this out there. Right, help us out a little bit. For that black mage. I need a debuff. That mage is in trouble. Oh, well, I shouldn't have put that on there, but still. All is good. Select my white mage at least. My tank. had that hill clock. Oh, I do like the look of this though. This is where it's going to be a bit awkward. Yeah, I've got that. Come and save me one, mate. Need a bit of a more shoe. Oh, that's it. It's certainly a different style to right. If he's gonna attack that, I should be able to whatever he's attacking, I can attack. Did anyone get the key? Alright, okay. Oh, I need to add something to my crossbar. Oh, well, you did that. overlapped on me. Why would you do that? Get away with me! What the hell? Well, that was a good run. Good job. Oh. Well, I don't need any of the loot. I don't need any of it. Oh, I didn't get a recommendation there. I'm pretty sure everybody did not die. But still, that's okay. Oh, look at this dude. Oh, where are you, little buddy? I like that. It's in the town. Yeah, looking pretty good, man. Don't know what it is, but there you go. Yeah, looking lovely. Right, yeah. Where are we at? What currency? How much have I got? I still need to get about 4 or so, yeah. Still need that sort of currency. Then I can go and upgrade my my gear set. So yeah, we'll go back in. Well, that won't take too long, as it has been a healer. All we need is a tank. I do like that information up there when I go into duty finder. I do like that. So somehow there must be a setting when I set it up to go into duty finder that will pop up and count down. But I haven't worked that one out yet. But I will do. Because I like to have that feature and I like to have nothing here at all. At the moment I've got it set as one duty there to have this pop up. I'm sure there's a way of doing it. But I shall have to have a look. You know, have the duty finder pop up. I do like to have some sort of indication of the average time wait and that's sitting there, so unfortunately as well, yesterday I inadvertently did a dungeon which is called Griffin on the Wall, and didn't manage to finish that. Well, finish that particular story, but didn't manage to get it on record it, so or put it on a live stream. So that one is gone forever. Forever. So yeah, and I didn't even get to see the cutscenes because I was in a party which is basically they just go through all the dungeons, you know? And I was a white mage as well, which is I had a pretty hard time, to be quite honest, because I didn't get anything set it out how I want it really, and also I wasn't being fluid with it. So I'm getting there. I'm not a perfect white mage at all by any means. You know, I'll get there. You know, it's my first main job. You know, this is. I thought, well, I'd do the black mage, get in there and just get his gear sorted out. And I thought it would be easier to do the storyline, but I think I'm going to stick with the white mage and then get stuff through the white mage. So white mage is going to be my main character that I'm going to be using. Because at least I can do a bit of damage dealing as well at the same time. Just a little. But mainly keep the tank alive and everybody else. And myself, of course. I think I might have to put regen on myself at all times. So if I do cop it, at least I've got myself covered. Yeah, but you know, my gear's looking alright. You know, look, not that too shabby. Well, looking pretty. Well, yeah, so there can't be a lot of tanks about then this evening. There cannot be. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, oh, crikey. Plenty of DPS, and I thought, yeah, it's a bit iffy between a tank and a healer. Nice. Well, before going that, do this. I keep on forgetting to do this. here we go again. Which is always is going to give me some currency, what I need to get my gear set up. Tank up and ready. So that's a red mage. That'll be one of the jobs I'm absolutely looking forward to doing. That's why I got storm blood. That can be a pain in the shorecast. Can be a pain. Are you kidding me? Laughing out loud. Come on. And it's going to be my fault, no doubt. Oh. Damn it. But remember to keep regen on myself at all times. I do want a bigger pool than that, but still. I know it's coming. Damn it. Oh. Now I'm going to do myself a heal. What it'll do another. Didn't do too bad. I think the only way I've worked that one out is always face the other way. Wow, that seems that my technique at the moment with the right mode. Take a mouthful of just out of panic, just gonna make sure that everybody's alright. I'm sure everybody is. It's just a backup policy. Well, that didn't effing work. Oh, did I press the wrong one? Alright. Didn't die anyway. So that's good. Okay, then I'll give myself protected. Well, again, hasn't been flawless, but you know, I am getting better. No, don't need it. Not getting any recommendation. Oh, did I get a recommendation now? I got 3 recommendations. Did I let anyone die though? Did someone escape from me? Well, I did. I'm only going to get better because the white mage is my main job, and I have to get back into it. So, and it's nice that I can do a bit of damage as well, which is really nice. Now they let me do that. Yeah, I'm really happy with this job. That's why I went on to. Oh, sorry for yawning. That's why I went on to a bit of DPS, you know, the Bard and the Black Mage. Red Mage, Final Fantasy 11, that was another good job. It was an all-round job. You do a bit of damage. You mainly did buffing, and you backed up the White Mage. But yeah, you could do a bit of damage as well. You didn't particularly do a lot, but it was just nice. It was just a nice job. This is getting like that, really, healing and doing a bit of damage. Could do with giving people a bit more buffs, on top of that, but they should really go to the red mage, really. The red mage should be buffing people up and de-spelling. But that's Final Fantasy 11 for you, though. So, what's the currency like? Oh, taking me a little while to get there. Right, this concludes this live stream, and I shall be back. I'll be back this evening. But I could go right now. But thank you, YouTubers, and I'll see you soon.